Hello, everyone, and welcome to another night of D and also Other D. My name is PsycheSiren, and oh my god, how do I explain what happened last session? D&D's a lovely game. Alright, Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of stuff, lots of opportunity, a lot of crazy stuff can go down. The only limit, really, is your imagination. However, sometimes some imaginations shouldn't really be entertained. Let's just say a new member joins the party that was not planned to originally join us. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Also, hello, High Beam. Hello, Scrubs. I know, it's crazy that we're on chapter 4 already of this session. It's been an absolute wild ride. Also, Les, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. But yeah, folks, I do not envy Gray when it comes to his job of being our D&D historian, because whenever you have to sum up what we've been through previously, sometimes things can get a little crazy. Two words, okay? Mech mommy. I make no excuses for myself. No, don't worry about it, Saber. D and also D is very important, all right? We need our community members to get their daily dose of vitamin D. Yeah, this whole episode, like, Teeth makes these really lovely titles for the episodes, but really, this episode is gonna be called Mech Mama, and you'll see why. But anyway, that's enough stalling, folks. If you want to learn more about our party members, do !party in the chat, and you'll be able to learn about these lovely streamers and what they're up to. Oh, and watch this session be normal. You know what? Watch it be okay, and I'm hyping it up for nothing, and no one's gonna be weird or creepy, and everything's gonna go fine and be completely normal. Here we go. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi,
Nobody spilled nothing. Everything's fine.
You spilled something in my Discord?
Nobody spilled nothing.
What did you spill? Why is it
it's
sticky?
all over the place.
Is that Mountain Dew?
Said we didn't. Jesus Christ.
Well, I was coming out of the daddy shack, and next thing you know, you have things all over your feet when you come out of there.
Why would you go in there without a suit on?
Why
is it on your feet?
Oh!
We left the mop in the other channel. What are you doing?
Oh, Scrubs, I'm so sorry.
I don't want to walk and go get it.
We have a 2319, Scrubs. 2319.
2319.
Not the 2319.
2319.
Oh god, I wouldn't want anything coming out of this daddy shack. Don't bring anything out
of there.
Okay.
It's the grease trap of the Discord disc.
Oh, we're gonna need a full hazmat.
Hi everyone. What's our question of the night?
Oh, we didn't really come up with one, really.
Yeah.
I think
you know what?
we were talking about book series and stuff.
I have a great question for y'all then.
Your
if
character needs to cover up a murder.
No.
Didn't we already do that?
What? No, if your character
I couldn't remember.
If your character was a gamer, what would they drink to keep gaming?
Oh, the gaming drink?
Yeah, what gaming drink?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Bevan, introduce yourself and your character's gaming drink.
Hi guys, my name's Bevan.
Hi, Bevan.
Like Corbin Blur, the new Legiport Blurs, and they'd be drinking coffee.
They would. Would it be
big cigars?
Oh,
just like me, just drinking coffee.
Would it be just
coffee,
plain black coffee?
I mean, it might have milk.
Oh.
Well, that's it. That's all you need.
And
it's
cinnamon.
both delicious and utilitarian.
I see. Hell yeah. I can see that. I can see Corvin, just in like the nicest looking mug, drinking coffee, all fancy, you know.
Corvin hates tea people.
It's tea people. He's not a teetotaler.
The mug just says, I hate it here. That's it.
But it's H8.
Yes.
No. Great. What would Caldas be drinking? While being a PC gamer.
Okay.
Like, coffee is the first one, but then I thought, no, let's merge the two of us. Do you remember, I don't know if it was Pepsi or Coke, but one of them made a soft drink coffee, like a fusion.
Yeah,
it was like
Coke.
Pepsi Nitro, Coke.
No, it was Coca-Cola Black.
Coke Black. And there was something Nitro.
They both made one.
Pepsi does Pepsi Nitro, but that's
Yeah.
just Pepsi that's got nitro instead of CO2
No,
for its carbonation.
it's just Pepsi with NOS.
Welcome in everyone, y'all. Vineapple has just rated us. Also, Alpers, thank you so much for subscribing for 58 months. Holy crap. So, okay, Vine, you were playing Baldur's Gate. I have to share what I said in our group chat that made everyone
No,
angry.
you
No.
fucking don't.
No,
you fucking don't.
I was not in this group chat. Tell me. I want to hear it.
Hi,
Tell
Tintai.
me.
I'm ready to ruin this game for everyone. So, I learned something, Vine. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, having a good time, and then I realized where I heard Asterian's voice from before. He sounds like Stewie from Family Guy. I kid you not. He does. He sounds like Stewie. Don't
Stop it, Brian.
Don't
No,
divorce me.
he sounds like people's bad impressions of Brian.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
you.
Andy
He
just
doesn't
left
actually
the
sound like
Discord and just
Stewie.
came back. No.
Not yet.
I made so many of my friends mad in that group chat. Hello, Clapper, Andy being one of them. And at first I was like, hey, y'all, I have something controversial to say, but I want to make sure it's okay. And they're like, oh, this is a safe space. And then I said it and they were like, get out.
I
Get out.
expected you to say that you liked skim milk more than whole milk, not ruin my entire goddamn life. But go on, I guess.
See, I'm over here. I already had that knowledge because my TikTok is all Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Asterion. Oh no, Asterion is part of our group because even though I'm a bard, he is still better at lockpicking than I am, and I don't like using lockpicks.
He's also baby girl.
I'm playing with my friend
Thank you
Adam,
so much
and
for
he's
rating.
like,
Please go ahead and get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Please don't send me the skibbity toilets on TikTok. Stop sending me those.
Skibidi toilet. Oh, beautiful.
Hi, Dark. What were you saying, Bevan?
oh, Adam hadn't used Asterion really before in his group. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, we'll have so many lockpicks, it's ridiculous because you'll never use them. Because between me potentially giving him Bardic Inspiration and then Adam's giving him Guidance,
Oh,
gets,
shit.
like, a plus 9 to 15 on lockpick checks.
Holy.
Yeah, so we're not even out of chapter 1. We just entered the Underdark, and we've got about 45 lockpicks.
You're just. Holy
Wow.
shit.
We haven't broken them.
Yeah, you don't break them when you have super high-powered Asterion. It's great.
And he's got double buffs. He's got a druid and a bard buffing him up.
Oh.
I got him the outfit that gives him Cat's Grace all the time, so he always has advantage on those checks.
Question.
you.
The cat outfit, what does it look like?
Oh, no, it's
how do
just
you
like it's not
Okay.
It's not what you
Okay.
think. No.
I'm still in Act 1, but like some of the stuff I've seen online, I'm like, is that an outfit choice? Is that modded? What is
Well,
this?
a lot of the things you're seeing online is them taking Lazel's underwear and putting it on Hulse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
or
but-
the water armor you get later. But moving forward, Diz, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
And who your character would want to date out of Baldur's Gate.
Oh shit! Though.
Oh,
wait,
shit,
wait.
that's a
Go
good
back.
question.
Go back.
Hang on.
Wait, Diz, hold up. Wait, Bevan, who would Corvin date in Baldur's Gate?
Well, okay. Well, she is not my cup of tea,
Is it
especially
Shadowheart?
once you get especially once you get like Halsey around for heels. Corbin would like Shadowheart.
I can so see that. I knew. Who would Caldus
They'd
date?
be emo and
Yeah.
necromancers together.
They would.
That's a great question. Of the three in Act 1, he'd probably like Karlak the most because she's like
Oh yeah.
fun. But I feel like he would respect Lazel, but she would be just too hard for him.
Too intense.
Yeah. Like you need to relax, enjoy the finer things, and then he just looks to Karlak dancing through your little cheek. So do that.
I can see that. Okay, Diz, now what drink and what character?
Oh, I have to do both? Okay.
You do.
Both. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if he could at all wake up with any form of caffeine, he'll be happy, but he'd be happiest with coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. So hi, I'm Diz. That's me down there, Luya, the same person. Hey, that's me. And, the dating thing, I've only seen the people from Act 1, so I haven't been that far because we've had a lot of cancellations in our games. So it's gonna definitely be Karlak because I've already tried. I'm already trying, and my character and one playthrough I'm playing a dwarf barbarian, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna climb that mountain.
It's
So
a
what's going
volcano.
on.
Let's be real.
Oh yeah. Seriously,
You,
let me get burned. Let's go.
Unfortunately, you gotta wait till chapter 2. But
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Whatever. He's patient. I'm short to carry a big sword.
Oh, we have a comment in chat from Kate saying worth the scorch marks.
Right? Totally. Exactly.
Andy,
Exactly.
please, dear God, take it away.
Are you sure that that's a good choice?
Oh,
Let's
wait.
go.
Can we skip Andy this week?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, what drink and what other drink?
Rose's gaming drink would be whatever the fuck she could get her hands on.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, whatever's sitting on the desk whenever she's, like, on a kill streak.
She'd get
'cause
really into it.
Yeah, she would. I'm trying not to project on Rose too much because I am a horribly bisexual person.
Violently bisexual.
Violently
Ferociously.
bisexual. She would be a mess around Astarion because he's very forward. But I think that she would probably end up with either Will or Karlak.
And I'm gonna go on record that Bevan would Karlak too, as I made it clear earlier with the knowledge that you gotta wait till chapter 2. I just don't get the Shadowheart.
And Andy would climb Halson. Andy wants to be
Okay.
a screen door, and Halson needs to be the hurricane. Just bang, bang, bang.
Look, I don't know how bad. I don't know what happens in the rest of the game, but from what I've learned early on about Shadowheart, is she's freaky. Okay, I don't know what kind of freaky, but there's something freaky going on there.
She's got some deep trauma.
Yeah, I
They
ain't
all
mad
do.
at it.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, but like hers is extra deep.
Yeah. mhm.
Like
She's bitchy, but not in like a fun way for me.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, why do you guys like the stuck-up
Hey.
English emo girl?
No
Because,
shade.
you know
if
what, I
she's
have a
your
res-
flavor.
I have a response for that, but I can't actually
That's
say
fine.
it. There is a
Color.
reason.
I see in chat, I can fix her.
Yeah.
I can fix
I don't
all
want
of
to fix her.
them.
I just want to shut her up.
Yeah,
No!
I'm done. I'm done now.
I kind of wish we got a fourth girl in Act 1. Because, like, you've got your three, right? You've got your main three. You got your goth girl,
Like the
you got your big
Pokemon
strong lady,
starters.
then you got your... And then you get your angry girl.
So what are you
Like-
hoping there's like a cheerleader? Too?
Yeah, I wish we got like a softer lady that's not Carlac. I love Carlac. But like, give us another softer lady who's just like nice. There's no one who's just nice except for Will.
Jahira can also get it. Anyway,
Yeah, but you
I'm
can't
fine.
bang her yet.
I know, but it's fine.
Hi
Anyway,
everyone. My name my name is PsycheSiren. You found me. Good job. My character Colette, if she was a gamer, I feel like she would drink like the most specific, like Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream flavor, like the bright pink cans. Because of course she freaking would. And the character I think she would first kind of flirt with, like mentioned earlier, I think it would be Astarion. But I think she would gravitate towards Shadowheart, trying to change her and get her to go to the light, and being a cleric versus a cleric. It would be a whole thing. It would be a whole thing. Also, in my playthrough, I'm going after Shadowheart. I agree. I can fix her. I can. It's not a problem. I'm fine. Teeth, take it away.
Hello and welcome to whatever the hell this is. I will be your spectator. I mean, I will be your dungeon master for the night. And I am out of the loop with Baldur's Gate.
But you did just buy it, and you're gonna play it with me.
ooh.
Yes, yes. Thanks to system requirements problems, we'll see how that goes. But but I may need to get a new processor.
Oh wow.
I may need. I mean, it barely clears the mark, and the graphics card's kind of eh. So yeah. But
Listen,
we'll see.
Toots, I get my paycheck on Monday. I'll treat you. I got you.
Listen, Toots.
Yeah. Jesus
Okay.
Christ, start the session.
So, welcome to the Dungeons and the Dragons. This episode is Chapter 4, Episode 54. I titled it Flood Break because I'm creatively bankrupt. Take it away, historian.
Yes, you're creatively bankrupt, and I am historically bankrupt.
Are you? You know, I feel that deep in my soul.
No, I'm
okay.
so out of juice right now,
I
guys.
can do it.
It's okay.
Honest.
I'm
I can recall if
morally
you want.
bankrupt.
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
can send you the little blurb I have,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
if you just want to recall.
I can recall. I remember
No.
it vividly. On our last episode, our brave adventurers found themselves in the middle of a siege. Wandering across the city, going to help the poor townspeople, they came across a giant piece of machinery. What this was a giant freaking mech! And what do you do when you see a giant robot? A, do you fight it? B, do you ask, who's inside of it and are they hot? Or C, do you run away? Guess which one we chose? B, we asked, who's inside and are they hot? By using the power of clairvoyance, Superandiness, who is playing Rose the Bard, looked inside the mech and found a giant hot orc woman who was muttering to herself, upset about how her husband was treating her. So what do you do from here? 1, use it as psychological warfare against her, or 2, teleport inside to give her marriage counseling. We chose 2. As we used Dimension Door to teleport inside this mech rampaging across the city, Rose and Colette said, "You don't need him, girl. Get out. Get out of here. We'll take care of you." And she said, yes. So now our adventurers find themselves with an unlikely friend in the middle of a war with a giant mech that they now have to figure out how to utilize. Teeth, take it away.
So you've pretty much summed up what happened. Very good. And I don't really have much to add to that, except you are now currently in the shadow of the Colossus. Go ahead, play your game, kids.
So, as much as I would like us to keep going on, I think we should go back to the inn and drop our friend off and, figure things out real quick. I don't think we should just leave her here.
Yeah, it's definitely like long rest time, isn't it?
Yes.
Catch up,
Real,
heal up.
at least a short one. Rose, would it
I think. Go ahead.
would it be all right if we went to your home real quick and dropped off our new friend?
I mean, yeah, we need to get somewhere else. I'm very nervous standing under this thing.
Oh gods, yes, we're still under it. Let's go. What's your name again? Ma'am?
Drenna.
Drenna. That's a lovely name. Yes, our friend here has a tavern in the city, run by her parents, and we're going to get you there and figure out what to do, with your family somewhere safe. If that's all right. Ma'am, Drenna. Colette's very intimidated by how muscly she is.
She avoids eye contact. Seems a bit exhausted. Yes, of course.
And maybe we could get you some food too. You look... Oh. All right.
Before we go, Drenna, a question for you. Is there anyone else capable of operating that machine?
Honestly, among my people, no.
Weren't we gonna just jump in it and start using it against the other army?
I was going to try to, but I don't know how to operate it.
I think we should go to the inn and maybe talk over this.
Well, there's still currently a war happening, so we have to be quick no matter what we do.
Yes.
Yeah,
let's
we're in
go
the middle
quickly.
of like.
Yeah, we're in the middle, so let's
All right,
get
let's
moving.
go. Let's go.
So the machine's just gonna sit there, fortunately.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's
'Cause
gonna
they
be
don't-
able to.
To the inn.
Away!
Damn it.
Diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly.
Now I want to think of like Luya and Caldus as like the old Batman and Robin, the like
Yeah.
the like hokey, you know.
The old 60s Batman.
Yes. Adam West.
Why do I
that's
feel
the
like
one.
Luya's Robin? God damn it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't worry, chum. You're with me, Batman.
No, it sucks. He's like, oh my god. Holy rusted metal!
God damn it. So Teeth, we arrive at the tavern.
Okay. You find Cora brewing a pot of coffee as Yosua sits in his recliner, his mechanical legs lying limp to the side of the chair. And Piper is screaming.
Oh, why is your little sister screaming, Andy?
What in the hell is happening? What? She's like covered in sweat, like tired, out of breath. Like she's used up all of her spell slots almost, and she's like, what is happening?
It's the middle of the night, dear, and, well, we've had a bit of a surprise, you know, with the war starting. Fortunately, the guards have gotten the whoever is responsible for this under control, but there's still fires raging in Bloodhound Row.
I can hear her screaming. Sounds like a cat.
So, why is Piper screaming? Piper, what the hell's wrong with you?
She's scared, honey.
Well, good
Can't really
news.
blame her.
Good news. We took care of the part of the issue.
Yes, we have a new friend here. This is the lovely friend of ours, Drenna? Is that her name?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Drenna. She's gonna be staying here a little bit until we can get her and her family somewhere safer than this God's forsaken city.
Oh, that's lovely.
She was
Pleasure to have you.
she was piloting that giant mech.
That what?
It's cool. She's decided to walk away from that life, but now there's no one to really pilot it.
I'm sorry, what? I don't. You said mech?
It's a giant metal man that a smaller person operates and can do incredible amounts of damage to the area around it.
But it's a lot of machinery and a lot of doodads, not really magic.
While they're talking, Rhodes will go over and like look over her dad and like check his legs and stuff because he doesn't normally not have them.
He seems somewhat emotionally distant. Well, roll a perception insight check.
Okay. One of the numbers. I forgot I was keeping her sheet on D&D Beyond. Sorry, give me just a second. Y'all role play while I get this pulled up.
Sorry, I'm coughing in and out. Apologize.
All right.
Insight, you said?
Yes.
That is a 14.
I'll let you roll with advantage. Because your dad, you know his moods.
Well, that's another 14.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You probably would notice something if that anyway.
Can I help? Can I give give a boost to Rose?
You mean guidance?
Yeah, but like thematically. Would that be okay,
Gonna
Teeth?
boost
Can I
her.
do that retroactively or?
What were you asking? Sorry, I didn't catch your question.
I was asking if I could cast guidance to help Rose.
No.
Okay.
Don't waste a spell slot for that. She knows what's going on.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, but yeah.
Oh, it's a cantrip? It doesn't matter.
That's why you can abuse the fuck out of it.
No need. Your father looks to be, unusually distant. Like he's looking past you even when you're sitting right in front of him. Not making eye contact, not interacting with you. His hand is like on his chin, stroking it, and his eyes they're looking into the distance, but they're also kind of looking a little bit downward. He looks almost downcast. If it wasn't for the fact that he was, clearly lost in thought about something.
This is the player asking, what would you roll to determine if your father has PTSD?
God
I
damn,
mean, probably
insight.
insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I technically just did. Okay. So she'd probably go up to him and kind of kneel next to him, pat his, leg and be like, hey, Dad, you all right? You with us?
He doesn't really say anything, he just grunts.
No, that was Luya. Sorry.
Oh God, you have two dads now. It's a grunt off.
Yeah.
Oh. She'd kind of shoot a look at her mom like, the fuck, mate? What's going on?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening with him. He just seems... He's been like this ever since the attack. I don't think he's having an episode, if you know what I mean. This is different than that.
Did something happen?
No. Well, nothing that everybody else isn't experiencing.
Yeah, no one's here or secretly has a knife to anyone's back where we're not looking or anything like that.
No.
Ma, would you make us some tea? Is that okay?
Of course. Does anyone want coffee? It's already on the percolator.
I'll have some.
I would like some as well, thank you.
Leah rolls in. How much you got? Because I'm gonna need a lot. We're all exhausted from climbing up that stupid thing and falling.
That's right. You two spent the whole time climbing
You did
it.
fall quite a few times.
While her mom is making tea and like getting everyone coffee, Rose would show Drenna her room and probably poke her head in at Piper like, yo, the fuck?
We do have quite a bit of coffee. We're going to need it if we're going to stay up all night. I don't think it's a good idea to try to get rest at a time like this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep going, guys. We have to get back out there. As soon as we can figure out how to run that thing, we need to turn it on them. And we better do it before they figure out how to either destroy it or, I don't know, run it themselves.
Yes, unfortunately. We have the only person who knows how to man it here.
So, what exactly is this thing? That's your mom, Rose.
Cora.
It it's hard to explain. It's a giant destructive machine.
Picture a suit of armor the size of a cathedral.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
It was that big. I was picturing it more like a 2-story shed.
No, it's like 40.
It's-
It was described to be like 40 something.
Yeah, it's like 30, 40 feet
Jesus
tall.
Christ.
Yeah, we're fighting a
Um,
Gundam. It's straight up a Gundam.
Yeah, it's not quite as powerful as that, but yes, it is quite large.
So the sooner we can get it either completely off the board or on our side, better. If anyone has any other ideas, the least we could do is talk with Drenna. Perhaps she could share some information about how to run it, and then myself, Corvin, anyone really could operate it.
So, Drenna, you said, is that is your name? And Drenna just nods. How do you operate this machine? And she looks over to the side and says, I'm not really sure I can explain it very well to she shrugs. The uninitiated.
Well, we've got a full pot of coffee. Initiate us.
Well, see, it involves interacting with a very specific sort of. And she looks off into the distance, looks in your general direction, Rose, but doesn't make eye contact. It involves interacting with an artifice of sorts that is very much upper level at variant technology, such that I have never seen before during my time in my old village. But it is very, very. I'm sorry, guys. He won't stop whining.
Sonny. Sonny, it's okay.
Into the crates.
It is artifice the likes of which I had never seen before, and although I'm not exactly experienced in the world of artificery, I am still fairly competent in it due to a bit of research on my own part. You see, it involves activating a set of runes and in a very specific order, and she gives you a very long, detailed explanation as to how to operate this in using jargon with which you are utterly unfamiliar. Even you, Rose, who has some background in it due to your past that you've rejected because you don't like it.
What can I say? I'm a dummy that flirts, not a dummy that works.
At the very least, I would hope that out of this conversation, out of all that jargon, Teeth, do you think there would be a chance at learning how to make it walk? Like, if nothing else, just being able to make it mobile?
We're double parked, you see.
Because if we can crash it into the ground, or smash it into something.
Well, the thing is, if you can't turn it on, you can't get it to move. You would have to basically get lucky, and I would say there's about a 1 and she does some mental calculations and strokes her strokes her temple. 1,940,632 chance.
So
That works out.
So what kind of a background would someone need for this thing?
They'd need to be an artificer, or at least competent in that realm.
Rose kind of shoots a look at her dad, then looks at her mom. Like, we gotta shake him out of this.
Oh. Wait.
You, Rose, and only you, roll a perception check.
Okay. An 11. God damn.
You can roll with advantage.
Dankeschön. I rolled worse. That's
Guidance!
an 8.
Guidance!
Sure.
Okay. Plus.
D4.
Okay.
To the higher one.
Yeah, let me. Sorry, hold on. Okay, so that makes it a 13.
The higher one, wasn't that an 11?
Yeah, but I got a +2 on my D4.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I'll just give it to you. This is I'm railroading you guys.
We want the railroad, or at least I do.
Yes, I don't see any other way out of this, so we're doing we're railroad. We will railroad if we have to. And your father, when he heard, you noticed a couple of times when during Drenna's description of all the events, he seemed to break out of his reveries somewhat.
Dad, do you think you could run this thing? I think she's assuming he's doing the dad thing where he's like not listening in quotations, but like he's listening, you know.
Right. You said that there was a 1 in 1,940 some odd thousand chance that this would work with our current level of knowledge. What if somebody here did know how to use this thing? Well, I'd say that they would be somewhat better. But none of you have seen this before, so I don't see how that would be at all likely.
Have you seen this before, Dad?
Well, I haven't seen this per se, but what you're describing is not horribly different from an iron golem, something I have seen. And while those aren't piloted by people, they operate on very similar sets of principles. It may just be an iron golem extrapolated to an obscene amount of, to an exaggerated state, in fact. So large that it cannot operate on its own will and requires the input of another person to be able to, of a human or humanoid, to operate it. But I haven't seen it before, per se.
But do you think you could make it run?
I'd have to take a look, I think. But, I mean, the family, they need me here, I would say. And Piper, she won't calm down. And I don't know if your mother's going to be able to defend the house by herself if there's just her and a screaming child that she can't get under wraps. So I worry.
Let me try to deal with Pipes. Mom, what do you think? Think you can handle this place?
Honey, if you can get Piper to calm down, I would take care of this place till the end of my days, happily. I want nothing less than to deal with that child in her current form. Don't tell her I said that.
Of course not. So, Teeth, I don't know that we've ever really talked about Piper, like you and I. Can you tell me about Piper?
Piper, I think of as kind of like the little sister in My Neighbor Totoro.
Okay.
Very energetic and generally speaking good-natured, but you know, she's 4.
Yeah, from My Neighbor
Oh.
Totoro. Yeah, the little girl with the pigtails.
Okay, so she's little. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Alright.
little bitty.
Alrighty.
That means she's got relatively low HP,
Is she like
which
anime
means
4?
you could probably cast sleep, no problem.
Can I talk to my sister before we try to enchant her, please?
Your mom just had one thing you needed to
Just, okay.
do.
I'll call you if normal things don't work, okay?
Why can I imagine a backstory?
Nah,
where
don't worry about it. I don't know sleep.
Damn
Courtney
it!
is a good babysitter.
Now, if you want the opposite, I'd
Literally, that's the
cause
problem.
Fear.
Okay, keep him,
Make her laugh.
keep them here. No. Pretty sure that's Tasha's vicious mockery, and you're not
Oh,
using
no.
that.
You just mixed 2 spells. It's hit. There's you. I don't know vicious mockery, but I do know Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, I'm not a spell scientist.
We're called
Keep them in
sorcerers.
here.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh.
Technically, it would be wizards. Anyway, I'm gonna go see my little sister. No spells, unless necessary. Please.
As Rose walks away, Colette's just like, what crawled up her butt?
Oh, damn it. Okay, so Rose would go into. I'm assuming it's a nursery because Piper's still little.
It's a little kid's room, but yes.
Yeah.
Similar enough.
Hey, Pipes. She'd kind of go over to her. I'm assuming she's like in her bed.
She's crying and screaming and says and really nothing she's saying is particularly coherent. You don't even really she's just like almost looking past you, I would say, just not reacting to anything that's happening in this room. Putting her hands over her ears as there's like screaming and shouting outside.
Okay. I think Rose would probably try to like pat her head, like a physical touch, to see if anything changes her non-responsiveness.
She still seems kind of the same.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. I think what Rose would do is cast Minor Illusion. And have like, you know, maybe like a lullaby or something that's loud enough to tune out kind of the explosive nature of the outside volume.
Okay, so you channel that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say do a performance check because it does require, this is going to require a certain amount of finesse that you can't just say, Alexa, play Despacito or whatever.
Why not? I'll do a performance.
Well, Despacito doesn't exist in this world.
It's the Kids Bob version, so it's
I am rolling like shit tonight. That's a 14.
14's not too bad.
It was a 2. I just have a plus 12 to performance.
Wow, never mind. That's
We
shit.
roll that. That's too. That you can roll that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is dumb. No.
Okay,
When you're
that
rolling
is a 26.
When you're rolling so bad, the DM feels pity.
Thank you.
Autumn would never.
No.
So I'm just not in the mood for this. If I can't control my own stupid D&D world, then I don't know what I can control. Damn it.
Yeah!
So, all right.
What are you guys doing? I disassociated for 2 seconds.
I'm giving a lullaby to a toddler during the blitz. It's fine.
Yeah.
So you recalled over the screams, both in the room and beyond it, that there is a song that always seemed to calm her down, something that you were only able to perform because your mother has a terrible singing voice, and your father, well, let's just say he lost his will to perform at some point during the point where he lost the use of his legs.
Okay.
And you perform it as well as you possibly can, knowing that in some strange and indirect way, this may be that your mission success may in part depend upon your ability to perform this.
Oh.
So you play like you have seldom played before, and it seems to break her out of the spell of despondence under which she has fallen. And she looks at you and stops crying and doesn't say anything or react in any particular way, but in the silence, you know that it's touched at least part of her.
Okay. So she'd probably kind of just like tuck her back in and leave. It's a cantrip, so she would leave that going, I think, as long as she could. Let me see what the things. Okay, it's a minute, but it's enough to get her to calm down. Maybe actually she would bring her out to the living room with their parents, just because then, you know, they could be talking and that would be enough to distract her after the song ends. And she'd be like, "Hey, Pipes, you want to go see Ma?"
She gets a little bit glassy-eyed and she nods.
All right. Now, I need you to do me a big favor. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take Pa and we gotta go look at a machine, okay? I need you to be a big, brave girl and help Ma make sure that there's warm water in the kitchen if people need help, okay?
She stretches and puts a hand over her mouth. A very oddly adult motion for such a small child. I think I can do that.
Is that something out of the ordinary for her? Like,
No, she's trying to be tough.
okay, I'm just making sure. Like, has my family been possessed? I will cry. Okay. So she'd probably put her on the ground and like grab her hand and take her out to the living room and take her to her mom. Be like, "All right, Ma, I have a soldier for you ready to help with the warm water wars. Keep the tea coming, soldier."
New recruit, are you ready to listen and behave and do the best that you can to fight off the cold water menace?
The cold water.
She gives a facsimile of a salute with several artifacts in it.
Oh.
Not a very good salute, all things considered, but not a very old recruit either.
Listen, if I learned one thing from being a school teacher, it's whenever shit is scary, you give a kid a job, and it'll be all right. It'll get him through.
There was a whole episode of The Next Generation about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there was. They were caught in an elevator shaft, and they had to help Picard because he was hurt. So they took on the jobs of command and helped get him back to safety.
Aww.
3 kids, yeah.
And he only hated kids a little bit after that episode.
Yeah, only a little bit less.
I don't know anything about Star Trek, but I know he hates kids. Anyway, your mother looks at her with mock severity. "Recruit, I didn't hear you. What do you say?" She says, "Yes, ma'am." And she gives a better salute, but it hits her in the head and she falls on her bed.
I love her.
This little 6-year-old just like... Oh,
What a baby.
My heart.
I'm glad this isn't Autumn's campaign or the child would be killed.
Or leveraged against us for a horrible.
Or stolen.
Y'all keep
The above.
bad-mouthing Autumn, and he's gonna take umbrage to it, and he's gonna get vengeance.
Takes umbrage.
I mean,
he
hey.
already takes vengeance.
Autumn let me bang a mushroom demon lady, so like he's pretty cool.
What? My
When did
spouse got
that
turned into
happen?
goo.
Nah, yeah, no, that was Bogdan. That was how he became a mushroom warlock.
Oh, jeez.
Favoritism.
You could just be a druid of the spore, but go off.
Nah,
All right.
nah, man, nah. It's a story I'll tell you later.
All right, so I'm going to take you into battle. I will be your chauffeur, even though I am your sergeant. Recruit, to arms. And she throws her arms open.
God damn it. Chief, I'm endeared to this child. Thank you.
I'm imagining imagining like her holding a ladle and like wearing a colander as a like a helmet. Like...
She picks up Piper, puts her over her shoulder, and as she turns around, she gives you she mouths silently, thank you.
And she's a little halfling toddler too, so she's like extra tiny.
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's itty bitty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, no casting spells on the child. It's all good. We're good. All right. Pa, are you ready?
Instead, we cast them next to the child. Close enough.
Yeah.
Well, let me get my my shoes on, and he gives a little smirk, mirthless.
Even in emergencies, there's time for dad humor, and I hate it.
How are you gonna handle double dad in battle?
It's also worth noting he's trying to tell a dad joke, but he's like his sense of humor is rusty.
Oh, but he's trying though.
Oh. Yeah, he's like, yeah, someone's trying to be a dad to my kid. I gotta step it up.
The dad that stepped up.
the dad competition.
Oh no,
Dad off.
He's a dad off.
The dad off. I didn't want to say dad off. I didn't want to say that.
Too late. Too late. It's too late.
Anyway, I think Rose would probably gather, a little bit from what they can from the kitchen just to kind of give like almost a short rest, I guess. And then
Yeah.
I'll let you have a short rest for this.
cool.
Sit and drink coffee.
Yeah.
So if any of you have wounds that need healing, you can roll your hit dice.
Oh, that's
Oh, God,
amazing.
okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You just get one. Wait, you just get one roll.
You roll hit. You can roll hit dice up to your player level.
So you got 9 I want to say D8s that you can spend to get HP back.
Okay.
You don't have to use any of them, and they do not regenerate until you've had a long rest.
But you don't have to use all of them either. You can only use like 2 or 3 if you're not that badly hurt.
Okay, it's good to you. Okay. Oh, I'm not that bad, actually.
Andy's
Yeah, I don't think
taking
you
all
got
the-
your ass handed to you.
Andy's taking all the bad rolls for us tonight.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your service, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
My ass was firmly handed to me, so I will take.
There, I'm good. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm close to. And because it's a short rest, I get my second wind and my action surge back. Coffee helped. Thank you.
If I keep muting, it's because there's a whiny little baby dog in my office who keeps. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
He's a baby.
He's almost 2 this October.
No, he's a baby.
He's...
This October.
Oh, shut the.
His birthday's really coming up, huh?
Don't you mean come in pup?
Come and pop.
God damn it.
I should hope he's not coming. He's been fixed.
Stop! No, don't talk
Is it
about
coming,
our
pup?
baby. No.
Anyway, you rest, get all your stuff back, you massage the feeling back into your arms and legs.
Can I be a dick for just a second, Teeth?
Yeah, of course.
Just a
Is
second.
Greenie okay?
Why don't you go ask?
Okay. Hey, Greenie, are you okay? I know her name. What's her name?
Her real name is Dia.
Hey, Dia, are you good? Are you all right? How's the war? What's going on?
How are things?
She looks at you and she looks a bit forlorn. I'm doing okay, but... And she gives like kind of a rueful smile. I feel a little guilty, if I'm being honest.
Why's that?
Well, you're out there risking your life for the city and for everybody in it. For me. And I'm just sitting here shivering in fear. I don't know, I just don't feel right.
Well, you can always check with my mom. I'm sure she would appreciate any help if you're getting antsy.
I have, but she's pretty determined to take care of this place herself.
Yeah. We're stubborn people.
Stop being a little bit. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Swear to God, Dad.
Like, toughen up, lady. I'm kidding.
Dad, I'm gonna put you in the nastiest home I can find. You be nice to my girlfriend.
He was just like, oh, I get a roof.
I'll put you in a goddamn fantasy cardboard dishwasher box out in the alleyway.
Wow,
Oh.
swanky.
An alleyway.
Damn it.
It's better than the stables. Okay.
Rose would just kind of like, cause like she gets it. Like before these people came around, like she was ornery, but like she didn't do a lot of, you know, saving shit. So she kind of understands that, like, hey, I'm at home and there's people dying. This is fine. So she'd probably just like give her a quick hug and be like, hey, you are doing enough. I appreciate you being here and helping make sure my family's safe. Okay?
Do you want me to stay?
What do you mean?
Do you want me to stay here with your family?
Were you gonna leave?
Well, I was hoping you'd let me go with you. She seems a bit embarrassed to even say it.
Aw. Well, I think right now our main thing is we're escorting Pa to a giant robot, so... you can come with if you'd like.
I think I would. Just so I don't feel so useless.
Oh,
Wait, can she fight? She can fight, right?
Oh shit, can she
This is
fight?
me asking. Yeah, because she's probably gonna get in a fight.
Well, you're not in the room with her, so... Unless,
hey, Teeth, can she fight?
why don't you ask her?
What is your combat experience? Let's turn this into a job interview.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not exactly the most experienced fighter, but if I'm not mistaken, then I think I used to be something of a an acolyte or even maybe a cleric of that goddess that you've visited back when you're trying to get me out of, that bind I was in.
Oh shit. Okay. Do you remember?
That was why he wanted me, remember?
Yes, I do. Definitely. Rose remembers. Andy, on the other hand.
Basically, the reason that he was hanging out around that temple in the first place is he was trying to get a legitimate heir by you getting a concubine to serve as a nobody else will sleep with him, right?
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty gross. But he's dead now, so who cares?
Thank fuck.
Anyway, yeah, that was the whole reason why he took me, if I'm not mistaken. And he knew me from a past life as well, so I don't know a whole lot about that, although my memories are becoming a bit more crystal.
Well, hells, let's go.
So, not a genius martial combat, but maybe I could offer some help in the ways of healing if need be.
Goo.
Oh yeah,
healing.
because Trinity is. Don't tell her I said
Other
this.
campaign, that's Trinity. Colette.
Oh god damn it!
The other D&D campaign.
It's hard when you're playing magical tieflings in every game.
Listen, I have 2 modes: healing bitch or fire cinnamon roll. There's 2 modes.
Okay, inside of you there are 2 tieflings, and both
Yes.
of them are gay.
Both of them are gay.
Colette is really slacks off on the healing. Did you know I spent the entire last fight that we had petrified or paralyzed? Everyone else got to fight, but she just left me there.
That's so weird.
The shade.
Thanks, I
The
guess.
shade.
She puts her hands on her hips, and you can tell that it's not just an act. She seems legitimately hurt by this knowledge.
Oh, wait.
She left you to be petrified? I thought I liked her.
She only could get one person, and strategically, I was not the strongest choice. I get it.
She takes your she takes your face in her hands. I beg to differ.
Oh my god, you just got a pocket healer. You got a freaking mercy to your DPS.
Did I just fucking riz my way into a mercy? Let's go.
You got a healer girlfriend.
You self-deprecated yourself into a mercy.
Oh my god, that's how I got a husband. Love you, honey. He's in the room with me. Sorry. So she'd probably grin real big and kiss her real quick, yeah, buddy. For being a bard of words, she's not good at words for her girlfriend, but she's like, oh, aw.
I love that though. That's cute.
Yeah. She'd probably just grab her hand and be like, all right, to adventure.
Promise me you'll keep me safe.
On my life.
I'll make sure to keep you alive long enough to honor that pledge.
Oh. Shit, Teeth, is my girlfriend here?
I suppose,
He's like, I want my lesbian moment. What the fuck?
No, I just
I wanna be
realized that we could use all the help we could get. We could bring the girlfriends into battle. Grace, how's your girlfriend? Wait.
My girlfriend's currently unconscious with the queen.
We need to heal her up. We need the waifu squad. We need
Food squad, please.
Listen! Teeth, I go to find Riel.
Okay. Riel's in your room because that is where it is narratively convenient for her to be at this time. And
I think Cora hates her also. But don't
no, I
let
think doesn't Cora like her actually? Like
I don't-
I don't remember. I think she liked her. kind
Okay.
of. Because she knew her.
Yeah, because you're
Okay.
besties.
There was somebody who disliked her. I need to start creating like a wiki document for all the I will do this thing in the future. Apologies for not having intimate knowledge of these things. Continuity is something that I'm working on in many ways. Anyway, so I think Cora liked her though, and that's now canon if it wasn't canon before.
All right, sick.
Put it in the notes, somebody, so I can,
As mom's
so I can-
approval.
so I can steal your notes for my own selfish purposes. Anyway, she's sitting in your room. What's in your room, by the way? I mean, I assume that it's mostly just it's mostly unoccupied because you're not, currently.
We've been here a while.
You've been here
it's
long
got enough
enough.
characteristics enough, So there is a ridiculously fluffy light pink blanket. Just very soft. There are several books of various degrees of romantic levels. Whatever Lucius's Bible is. And
A Cosmo.
yeah, like that universe's equivalent of a Cosmo magazine. Young magical women.
No, that is too too manufactured. He's like a natural beauty sort,
He is, you're right though. Colette can't put on mascara to save her life, actually.
So he's home and gardens. I got it. Sorry.
There are probably like a few bottles around, like a few healing potions or something. But yeah, that's what I imagine.
Does Wismo work? No. I'm trying to come up with a magical Cosmo that isn't already Cosmo.
There's also people.
Wismo sounds P-oriented. I don't think.
What about like spell saw? Ooh, what about Matt? That I thought it and it sounded okay, and then I tried to say it and it sounds stupid. Match.
Sounds like. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Magmo. I'm like, that sounds like a slur, man.
No magic.
Anyway.
Magic for. Sorry.
That's what's there, Teeth.
So a bunch of smut and trashy magazines.
No! Romance novels, a soft blanket, and some potion bottles, and Lucius's Bible.
You haven't read it, but you sound like Gideon Nav.
Is that your lesbian necromancer book?
Hell yeah.
I need to read it.
Yeah.
That no one made them read.
Nobody's made
Thanks
me
about
read,
it.
exactly.
Is that a compliment
yes.
or is that an asshole?
Gideon's my favorite character in that
They
series.
could still
thank
be
you.
an asshole. I'm your favorite, not
She is an asshole, but she's an
I
asshole
knew
with
it.
a heart of gold.
Aw, babe. Anyway.
God damn it.
These two have pipes.
She's a legitimately good person who uses humor as a way to deflect from having to feel anything for
Fuck
for
off.
her
Stop
home,
it.
okay?
Stop it. Don't. Anyway.
Sound
I'm in my
familiar?
room.
She should really get that checked out by a doctor. That's not a normal way to cope with things, using humor. I don't know about that one.
I feel offended as well. I don't know why.
This is supposed to be the Dad Mech episode, not the call
Sorry.
everyone else out on their coping mechanisms episode.
Sorry. I'll stop interrupting. Okay.
I'm in the room.
Your lesbian girlfriend is sitting on the bed, looking over some of your smut.
Oh, hi, Ria.
She has a kind of the expression on her face and her uncovered eye is one of vague displeasure.
Oh no, am I in trouble?
And she looks up at you once you enter, and she says, "Oh, hello, Colette."
Uh-oh.
Hello, Riel. What's you reading there?
Your terrible taste and smut, darling.
Better gnomes and garden? You've got to be kidding me.
Wait, there was 3 turkey shifters?
Don't talk about that book.
I haven't started it, and I'm so scared. Anyway.
So, there's a book we're gonna cover on the podcast where she falls in love with a turkey, like a were-turkey.
No, she falls in love with 3 were-turkey brothers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sonny, you can cry during this. Yeah, I'm crying too, pal. Anyway. What do you mean terrible? It's artwork! It's romantic!
It's absolutely the most trite way of getting your rocks off I've ever seen.
I don't use it for that. I use it for the story. She turns like bright purple.
She throws her hands up in the air. That's what they all say.
What do you mean they all? She raises an eyebrow.
You think you're the only person in the world I've talked to who reads stuff like this?
Well, I can just go if you don't approve of my reading habits. I'm sorry to bother you.
I didn't say I didn't approve. I said that, well, we'll work on it.
So, how are you doing here?
Sorry, that was just a really, really strange thing to say, and that's out of character. She doesn't say that to you.
I know, but like, Colette's, she's not suave. Listen, her 18 charisma is her stumbling through everything and then people being like, oh, bless her heart. I guess I'll help them.
I'm a bit bored, actually. Cora, you know, she likes me and all, but I think that I make her a bit uncomfortable, you know, since Piper's up and all.
Well?
I think she likes me, but she thinks I'm a bad influence.
Are you not a bad influence?
I didn't say she was wrong in her assumption.
Gods, that's the truth. So, I was wondering, we're about to go back out there and things are a bit intense. We dealt with a giant, metal creature and, somehow convinced the pilot to come back with us, but their weaponry is more advanced than we thought, and there's a lot of them, and I was wondering if you were bored and if you would want to maybe join us?
Well,
You don't have to.
I don't see why not, but maybe I need a little convincing.
I have. She holds out her bag. Okay, I have a book that is a bit more spicy that I keep hidden away. If you want to borrow it, I also have some tea. If you like tea, and a crushed cookie that's probably still good. Ew, maybe not good. I also have. No, that's
She
it.
puts she puts a finger up to your lips before you can finish.
Hmm?
I'm a bit easier to convince than that. How about a kiss?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask for the cookie.
God damn it.
That's a good joke.
I won't say no, I'll admit.
But yes, I will gladly give you a kiss. And she like gets up on her tiptoes and leans in to give Riel a smooch.
You drive a hard bargain, but I think you can do a bit better than that.
You still want the cookie, don't you? All right, let me get it out of the bag.
She grabs you in a tight embrace and, well, for the sake of any delicate ears, let's just say it's a bit more than that, too.
Hey! Hey!
Let's just say her arms
She grabbed
go to
you
your
by the
shoulders.
goblets.
Ayo.
By the horns.
God damn it. Oh. The horny squad rides again.
Listen, we gotta get the waifu battle going. Gotta get the band together.
The waifu battalion.
Waifu battalion and a Gundam. It's an anime now.
We just need a talking animal companion. Oh
We
wait,
have
no, we have
Corbin.
Corbin. Never mind.
Yes! I love you so
I'm
much.
not an aminal.
Okay, but wait, does Corbin ever wear glasses? And does Corbin do the thing where the reflection on the glasses hides their eyes so they just look menacing as they push their
Corbin?
glasses up?
Corbin
Is
has the night vision goggles that they don't
Yes.
need anymore because their patron gives them better than night vision, but
Yeah,
I
we're
still
gonna-
wear the night vision goggles.
We're gonna need to address that eventually.
No,
We have to unpack that when we're
Yeah,
not in the middle of
after
a
the
war.
We don't have to unpack your patron.
We're going to, though.
I do love though that Corvin kind of sometimes reminds me of that little cat in Persona, Morgana. Just,
Corvin's like, you have a patron and we don't talk about him.
oh,
So
Are you kidding? That's all she talks about.
Yeah, she
me.
Yeah,
wants
but
to.
we don't talk about
Coldest.
him.
oh.
Wait, did you say my name?
I thought we were talking about Caldus's girlfriend.
No, we're talking about your freaking god
Listen,
you have a crush
Lucius.
on.
No, I used to, but you know, he's kind of shady.
Yeah.
He is by definition not shady. He is the light of the morning sun.
He is stunning. He's shimmering, shining.
Splendid.
So yeah, I get smooched and I get my DPS girlfriend. Now we need the tank.
I think my girlfriend is another support or like a support DPS.
I don't know. She's powerful.
Maybe a glass cannon.
Yeah. She's like a Genji, you know. She can really F you up, but one hit, you know, by a Winston, just bleh. Gotta be
Sorry,
careful.
what was that?
Sorry,
Fortunately, you
Overwatch.
have
I just
Winston.
heard Overwatch and I started disassociating.
No, that's valid.
That
Oh, just like Jeff Kaplan did when Overwatch 2 got announced.
Oh,
Hey.
don't!
Yeah.
It still hurts that he left for the milk and never came back.
Papa
Oh,
Jeff.
Jeff, no.
Okay. We have two girlfriends who are joining us in battle. We have a dad who's going to pilot a mech.
Oh,
We're full
yeah.
house.
This is a good setup. After we get dad in the mech, we should probably regroup with the queen. Hopefully Agatha will be awake. We can talk to her and see if she's okay. Then go find whoever was starting the fires, because I have a feeling they're going to be the secret subterfuge smoke breathers.
So it's been about an hour, and around this point, so it's about it's 5 in the morning, give or take. But you get a knock on the door.
I will open the door.
A familiar face who is wearing the garb of one of Corvin's how do I say it? Guinea pigs. I mean, willing participants, totally willing participants.
Oh,
Trainees, quote unquote.
Was it Jimothy? I believe it was Jimothy.
It was Timothy, yes.
Interns.
Jimothy, what news do you bring? Is the queen all right?
The queen's yes, sir. The queen is all right. She sent for me. She sent for you to be. Come with me.
I will turn to the group. I will say, is this a matter that requires all of us, or just me?
It mostly concerns you, sir.
All right. Everyone else, get your father in the mech. Meet me at Southwatch.
Splitting the party's always a good idea. Let's do it.
It's definitely a good idea in this case. Go. We need that super weapon.
Okay. Don't
Get in
die.
the goddamn robot,
Shinji.
Get in the robot, Shinji.
or else we'll make this orc lady pilot it again.
No. God damn it.
All right, I will follow Jimothy.
Okay, so you follow Jimothy to Southwatch. I'll let the rest of you dictate your journey across the city if you'd like. Is there anything you'd like to do before you leave?
I make sure to rest, eat something, make out with my girlfriend.
Yeah, I make
Get ready
sure
to go.
get. I make sure to get the equivalent of a long rest. Just kidding. You're not gonna give us 8 hours.
At least
I'm giving
split.
you guys 3 extra party members probably and a mech.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mech. Yeah.
How about this? I drank a cup of coffee and I got a single level 4 spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They all got like girlfriends and
That's
dads.
true.
Hey,
Sorry, we're personable.
1 4th level spell slot equals 1 dad.
Yeah, because now I can cast Ever's Black Tentacles or Summer Greater Demon. And guess what? What is a dad
What a greater demon.
on a greater demon?
Yeah, my dad was like a lesser demon, but like I see what you're talking about.
You
No,
summon
your
them?
dad would have been a devil,
Is
not
is
a demon, and there's a difference.
is Corbin Raven from Teen Titans?
No.
I'm just making sure.
God,
Yes.
if only, right?
Corvin is not. No.
Not gonna lie, I did base Colette a little bit on Starfire.
Okay, so Rose, you do anything?
Just the same as everyone else. Make sure everyone's okay. Make sure Pipes is still good, and
Yes, she's good. She's kind of nodding off at this point, which is not a bad thing.
yeah, make sure her mom has everything she needs so she doesn't have to go outside.
Of course, of course.
But yeah, just making sure the windows are locked, the blinds are drawn. Storm procedures, how it goes. So.
Well,
Fill
of
the
course.
bathtub with water.
What kind of battle would this be if there wasn't a risk of a storm, right?
I mean,
So, you're in the motherfucking Stormlands.
that's right.
So,
I want you all to know that Teeth and I were talking about what we could have the mech's weaknesses be and all sorts of stuff, and we were like, oh, lightning. No, that wouldn't make sense. It's the land of lightning. Why would they bring in a robot that was
Plus,
weak to lightning?
that's robot food. Lightning and a robot?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It was a very funny moment.
what is lightning if not skyfire?
What is lightning if not ionizing particles persisting?
Wait,
You're-
what is lightning?
It's that.
It's that.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Why is this becoming one of my favorite episodes? This is so dumb. This is so
Yeah,
dumb.
listen, we're coming off of last week, which was,
I was
Just-
here last week.
oh, buddy, it was new levels of bullshittery.
Well, I will admit I didn't have a very good plan for last week, so it worked out. Trust me, because it gave something unexpected for sure.
Dad, mech, dad, mech, dad, mech.
Yes.
Mechanized dad.
I'm imagining your
Yeah, we need to
dad
get going.
being like the
He's a
dad in.
steam-powered automated turbo.
He's the dad in Beauty and the Beast, Maurice, with all his inventions, and
Oh my
he's so much
God.
shorter
No
than her.
raving.
Oh my god, yes. But also, Bruce Banner in the Iron Man suit is kind of what I'm picturing.
Gun
See,
dad
Bruce
wins
Banner,
zero.
but like depressed.
So Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
But
And
like,
he's
one of
very
the Ewoks in the ATST.
I get it. He's Bruce Banner in a Kurt Cobain kind of way, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
oh,
Oh no. I was picturing, and this is a deep cut. If anyone remembers Megas XLR, I was
Yeah,
picturing
I
that
do.
kind of setup. Just like redneck with a super powerful mech.
I don't
Oh
get their
my
logic
God.
that it's hard to pick up chicks in your giant robot car. I think it's the opposite. I think that's
Yeah.
was probably a
Now I'm
Chicks dig
imagining
giant robots.
Bobby
Yeah.
from Supernatural. in
No,
a
leave him
mech.
out of this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm
Jesus.
so sorry.
I love him. Be nice to him.
I'm so
Yeah, give him a
sorry.
mech.
Anyway,
Wow.
I would feel like they
Okay,
would. Oh, sorry.
No. What were you gonna say? Just
Oh, I feel like they would kind of go back the way they came because they knew it was safer to travel.
yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so you find out that there is a what the heck are those? You find out that yes, indeed, things are looking good at home, and you leave. And call this, you go kind of the same way until you have to stop going the same way. As these things go, and you find out you find at Southwatch no resistance getting in. They know you at the very least, so good for you. And you enter in, and the queen may have sent for you, but she was not the person who prompted you to come.
Oh.
So he brings you to the queen's chambers and you find your girlfriend awake and mostly well.
Agatha, you're awake. Are you all right?
I'm mostly well.
That's good to hear. I was worried, but I knew you were in safe hands here. Who else is in the room with us? Is it just the two of us?
The queen's quote-unquote sergeants, who are really her handlers. Bodyguards, of sort.
Alright, briefly I will turn to the queen. We have disabled the pilot in the machine, and we have a possible replacement going to, with the rest of my team, going to commandeer it and operate it on our side. There should be a major turn in the tide of war, or the tide of the siege, I should say.
I would say so. I've heard tale that this automaton just stopped moving on its own.
Yes, thanks to the clever thinking of Colette and Rose, they were able to infiltrate it and then convince the operator to abandon their side.
Well,
Essentially, all they had to do was go, girl.
Girl, come
You-
with
why
us.
are you acting so cray-cray?
Why you?
You
act-
Why you acting so great?
That is pretty much exactly what fucking happened.
I know, I
It
could tell
is,
by the
though.
way you guys described it.
Listen, a tiefling, a half elf, and an orc. What do they have in common? Relationships. You deserve better, girl. I've been reading, Cosmo, but not Cosmo, whatever it's called in this world.
Wismopolitan still doesn't
Wismo.
work.
Yeah.
I just say,
Indigo.
I did say better gnomes and gardens earlier.
Better gnomes and
Oh, I
gardens.
missed that one. That's fucking
Oh, that's
great.
cute though. I'd read
There's
that.
no subs, I gotcha. And you...
We love the
moon!
moon! That's Sasha's hideous laughter. That's what it sounds like. I mean,
Yes, it sounds
Yeah.
like the spawn monkeys.
yeah.
Not the sponge monkeys.
Oh,
No.
Andy, please, when you mock people, can you sound like those hideous things?
Wait, what hideous things? I'm so sorry.
You're younger than me, I forgot. There was a Quiznos commercial, Andy, and it had these little demon monkeys, and they would sing with a ukulele, and I know I sound like I'm on drugs, but they would say things like, "We love the moon!" And it was
Send me an
awful.
ad,
I will
and I will do
send
that
it.
for you. Okay.
Okay.
We love these subs!
We love the moon! Me and Val just shouted across at each other in our house.
I love that so much.
That's true love.
Yeah, together over a decade, this is what you get.
It's true.
Bonding over Quiznos.
Oh.
Don't mind me, I'm furiously Googling this commercial and I'm hoping it doesn't play.
Just look up spawn monkeys, you'll find it pretty quickly.
It's
I'm
okay.
on it.
We were recently reminded of Zoo Pals, so that's been ours. Oink,
Zoo
oink, Zoo Pals.
Proud of you.
Thanks. D&D.
Yeah, D&D.
So, yes, you find her mostly conscious, you know. Was a good thing, huh? And, and she says, "So what all? So they said something about a. What's this? Like an automaton? I don't recall any of this."
We were informed of it after we got back here, after you fainted in the cave dungeon. The long and short of it is the enemy has a large metal artifice golem of sorts that they were able to control, and they were going to use it to destroy the dam, not only removing power to the electrified walls that protect the city, but also most likely flooding some parts of the city or damaging the infrastructure with they were going to burst a dam, and that's never a good thing. But we were able to stop it, and hopefully within the hour we should have it under our control, and we can focus on wiping out the siege.
Well, it sounds like you did a damn good job.
Hey.
Thank you.
Sorry, I get a weird sense of humor when I'm just barely conscious.
You have nothing to apologize for. Please take care of yourself. You're in good hands. Things are looking up for us in the city.
Not only are you in good hands, but just know
We got it!
like a good neighbor, we're always there.
I'm sorry for stepping on your bit.
It's fine.
It was amazing.
Coldus is like genuinely happy for the first time in a few days, just like seeing her and she's okay, and we're winning the siege, and it's like, yes, things are going well. I am happy. We're going to get through this. The city's going to be safe. You're going to be safe. The queen. Things are looking up.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think that, well, is the siege going to be over soon, do you think?
We don't know what other tricks they have, if any. This first wave, I would assume, should be over relatively quickly within the day. It's already close to dawn, if I remember, if I have been keeping time correctly. Your Majesty, do we have any reports as to what's been going on the battlefield? Have there been any more attempted breaches?
No, the enemy has been playing it safe ever since the automaton, well, stopped moving. They are even more antsy. They seem a little bit more withdrawn, even. They were in ranks, and the ranks were very close to our doors, but I think that they've not retreated, but entered into a defensive position. I think that they anticipated that this wouldn't be much of a siege so much as it would be a sacking of the city. And they've met more resistance than they anticipated.
That's good. Putting them on the back foot will allow us to plan a counterattack or straight out strike at them with their own super weapon. Good. Their hubris will be their downfall. Once my team has the machine in our grasp, they are there to meet back here, as the machine is either going to lay waste to whatever enemies are within range, or fall back to a protected position so that we can plan our next step. They should be here shortly.
So, there's a chance this ends soon, is that correct?
Yes, chance this ends very soon. If the machine is off the board and the swarming orcs are held at bay, as far as my intelligence goes, the only piece left on the board to take care of are the smoke breathers.
If that's the case, then take me with you.
I would love nothing more than to be on the battlefield alongside you, but are you confident? Are you sure you can stand? Are you sure you can deal with the strain and stress? I don't want you to overexert yourself.
I feel like in that moment where I was unconscious, moment, hours, however long it was, I don't know, I learned that there's something about me and this thing. She has I assume she still has the file in her hands.
You know, I'm gonna say sure.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody said they took it with them, so if they did, then, whatever. We can... That didn't happen, or I should say we didn't, she doesn't have it with her. But I'm assuming she didn't, that was not stated, so...
Or we can say magic works in mysterious ways and she has it, unbeknownst to any of us.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't think this thing is mine to use, but I think it is mine to protect, at least until its true owner comes into their full power. And that means that I have a certain amount of responsibility to protect whoever is that person, and my guess is it's very likely to be one of your friends. Not you, but one of the people with you.
Your words sting to the heart, but I understand.
Well,
and
wouldn't that be a bit too convenient?
extreme. But if you are determined to protect the file, then I am determined to protect you, no matter where you go.
And I think I'm more than capable of taking care of myself. I feel like I just took a long nap, and it's only been a couple of hours, unless I missed my guess.
That I believe you are correct.
Well, if it's only been a couple of hours and I feel this good, then I think I should be able to do quite well for myself.
I've seen.
After all, I don't think that elves are supposed to sleep.
Wait,
Oh,
is Luya whole elf or half?
No, she's
I'm
half
half
elf.
elf.
But she's an elf.
Yeah, she's a full elf.
No, because I was like, wait, has Luya not been sleeping the whole time in our party? Has he just been like staring
He's
at
been
the
watching
sky?
you.
I've just been watching you guys while you sleep. Just like, hey, sleep good.
Going through our bags,
Oh,
trying on our
no.
shoes, you know.
Why don't you
Going
go
through our
in
chamber pots.
Mhm.
No.
there? Just can't. Gonna hide money in them. I'm gonna look through them.
Left a treat in there for you, Dad. It's definitely not
corn.
shit.
Gross.
It's
Gross.
There's so much corn. But no, Agatha, I will gladly have you join us on the battlefield. With your might combined with ours, we will be a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. Well, I think that we are in a much better place than we were when the night started, so let's get to it.
Tune in next week for the Waifu Squad and the Dad Mech episode. Actually, no, wait. Next week we're going to be in Michigan. The week after. Wait.
Join
Tune
in
week
next
after.
time for the rise of the Dad Mech and the Waifu Battalion.
Yes. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. This has been a ton of fun. I don't think I could ever predict what our choices will lead to. Take care, y'all. Remember, if you want to catch any of them on Twitch, do !party. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye,
Goodbye.
dorks.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. I never know. I never know. How could you predict that? Oh my god. Take care, everyone. And as always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell.